Hey, so UFC 323 just ended. Here's my overview of the whole fight. Muhammad Naimov versus Marion Santos for the first fight. I had Santos to win. He got it done in the third round by knockout. Um, Pretty decent fight. I mean, Santos was controlling the whole fight. The only thing that Naimov could do was just holding him against the cage and pretty much just sit there and do nothing. And then, but it was pretty funny when Santos was hitting or slapping his back and made it like fully red. I actually thought they weren't gonna do anything, but they made it fully red. It's pretty funny to watch. But Santos easy win. You know, as soon as the third round started, he got the 1-2, knocked him to the ground, and then eventually got the TKO. Now pretty good fight. Actually, really good fight out to be honest. Um, but yeah, Santos doing good the whole fight, and yeah. Anyways, the next fight, Mansur versus Antonio Troloki. Um, all I gotta say about this one is Troloki sucks. How is he in the UFC? Dana White, please cut him now. He sucks. Mansur came into this as like a 1.07 odds on like betting and that. Um, yeah, I get why. Troloki actually sucks. I had Mansur to win, obviously, but standing guillotine. You don't see those very often. Um, Trulaki just sucks, just coming from the UFC. But anyways, Mansur was a pretty good performance by him. Not really much else to say about this. I mean, it only lasted for a minute. But yeah, just get rid of Trulaki. That's my thoughts on it. Okay, and the next fight. Okay, this is a good fight. Iru Barneski versus Abo Aslan. Fight of the night for me. I mean, this was actually just crazy. As the like Joe Rogan and I said, this was an actual bar fight, just strike for strike, no defense at all, just striking. I thought Ebo actually won because he wobbled him and then was still getting on him, but Ebo, fucking chin of steel, came back, got the knockdown. He actually got one knockdown and then got another knockdown and then won the fight. I'm pretty sure. But holy shit, this was such a great fight. I was I was up from my seat and I was yelling the whole time. It was actually crazy. But yeah, only lasted a minute 30, but holy shit, just a minute 30 of actual pure fighting. Like this was a crazy fight. Best fight on the card for me. I had Ewo to win. Sorry, I had Ewo to win, and he got the job done. This I was at 3-0 at this point. I was feeling pretty good, but the rest isn't that good. Anyways, next fight: Edson Barbosa versus Jalen Turner. This was a pretty brutal fight, to be honest. I mean, I think you got to feel bad for Barbosa. I mean, he got hit in the head with an elbow and then was cut from there. It was pretty bad cut. I mean, it's hard to watch. He was bleeding literally all over the octagon, like yeah, and he was just fucked from there. He couldn't really do anything. I had Jalen Turner to win this one, though, and he got the job done. But yeah, you gotta feel bad for Edson Barboza. Nothing much to say about that one. Next fight, Vittori versus Bruno Ferreira. I had Ferreira to win. He won by unanimous decision. This was an alright fight. I mean, Bruno Ferreira, I had a 2-0 up until like the third round, and it was about 2-1 in the end, I reckon. Vittori in the end, though, he could have got the job done. Like, he had him wobbled, but just didn't do anything. He gave him time to rest, about 20 seconds to rest, and then just really didn't throw anything or did anything that good. But Bruno Ferrero was just controlling the first two rounds, and had I think had more damage than him, and did better overall, and he got the job done. So that's pretty good. But yeah, nothing much else to say. But Vittori, bro, he had a chance and he didn't take it. That's pretty much all to say about that one. The next fight, Nazim versus Ziam. I actually had Nazim to win. He was an underdog coming into this one. I thought he was gonna win, but he just got destroyed. Like he was losing on stand and bang and on the ground, bro. He got shit on the ground in the first and second round. Couldn't do anything. Um, and in the end, ZM got the knockout, and I thought, oh, just please survive, but he didn't in the end, and the ref called it. after the bell actually, and I thought that was stupid. But he was never winning anywhere, Nazim. He just sucked during the whole fight. Look, 7 total strikes to 76. He just could not do anything at all. Zam got the easiest win of his life. Anyways, that's pretty much all to say about that one. Next fight, Mace Barber versus Karine Silva. I had Mace Barber to win. I didn't actually really pay attention to this fight, but through what I watched, I thought Barber was winning. To be honest, I mean, I saw the stoppage. Should have got a point taken away. You reckon? I mean, I'm not really sure. I didn't really watch it, but people reckon it should have been. But she got the job done anyway, and she got the win anyway. So it doesn't really matter. Nothing really much to say about this. I think it was kind of like a snooze fest fight. Anyways, the next one, Terrence McKinney versus Chris Duncan. Um, this is weird. I actually missed this fight because my KO Sports decided to mess up and I couldn't watch the fight. But Chris Duncan got the submission, and I saw that Terrence McKinney actually got a knockdown. Apparently, like that's a bit crazy. And then Chris Duncan came back and got the submission. Um, I don't really know what to say about this fight because I missed it. But anyways, good job to Chris Duncan. I mean, I predicted Chris Duncan to win, so I mean that's pretty good. Next fight, Grant Dawson versus Manuel Torres. I had Grant Dawson. He did not get the job done. I mean, if you had a look at Torres before this fight, he had 15 first round finishes. And as soon as I saw that stat when it showed him walking out, I'm like, oh my god, it's over. And I even told one of the people that I watched UFC with, yeah, this is probably gonna happen, and it did happen. I'm like, fuck, because I had Dawson to win. But no, great finish by Torres though. But yeah, sad I didn't get this prediction right, and I did lose a little bit of money on it anyway. Um, but nah, good job to Torres though. What an absolute fighter. Yeah, he's a great fighter. Okay, now that is the prelims over. Now Jan versus Bogdan. This was a really good fight, I reckon. Um, Bogdan. Bogdan did not win the first round in my book. I had it that to Jan. Second round, I had it 10-8 to Bogdan. He just absolutely dominated him, got the knockdown, and then was just beating him on the ground the whole time. I didn't know how it actually didn't. He didn't get the finish in the end of the second round. That's crazy. And then in the end, it was close for in the third round, but I had Jan to win because at the end he got a knockdown and was punching him in the and then the bell rang. Say he got saved by the bell, Bogdan. If it was 10 seconds more, Jan would have got the finish and won. But damn, Jan is so unlucky on bloody the judges' scorecards. Where I swear 2 draws in 4 fights. That's crazy. But yeah, I actually think it was robbed. I think Jan won. But this was a really good fight though. From 10-9 Jan to 10-8 Bogdan is actually crazy. Pretty good fight though. I had Jan to win, but didn't get it right. Next fight, Henry Cejudo versus Talbot. This was another fight of the night for me before Merab versus Jan. I'll get to that soon. Cejudo send off. Oh my god, what a fight though. He had a great send off. He went all out for this one. He unfortunately didn't get the job done. I had Cejudo to win, but he didn't get it done. I think it was 30-27 on the scorecards for all judges. Talbot is really good. He is a really good prospect, and I could definitely see him maybe being champion one day. Who knows? But no, great performance by Cejudo and Talbot, but Talbot dominated him pretty much. I was actually really surprised when Cejudo couldn't get him down and then Talbot got a takedown. I'm like, what the hell? You just took down an Olympic gold medalist and the flyweight all-time fighter, top 3 in flyweight ever. That is crazy. That's actually crazy. He got him down 2 times and then was just emoting the whole fight after that, pretty much. But no, really good fight. Last 10 seconds, stand and bang in the middle. Like Talbot pointed to the middle, and they just had to stand and bang. Really good fight though. Oh my god, sorry about that. But Talbot is a really good up and comer, and I reckon he'll get a title fight soon enough if he keeps winning like this. Anyways, this is a great fight, and the video they showed after of Kazuda retiring, that was great video too. So what a send off though. Next fight, Brandon Moreno versus Tara. I got this right. I had Tara to win. He did get it right. I mean, he did win, so, but I think it was an early stoppage. I mean, he knocked him down, and then started punching him, and then the ref called it. Like he was defending, and then he was moving like this, and he was still in the fight, but he ended it a bit too early. But he's gonna have the next title fight to Joshua Van. I'll get to that in a minute. But nah, mid fight to be honest. But Tara got it done. So the good prediction win. The first round was really weird. Brandon Moreno just had this try to get this submission the whole round pretty much. He was in the position for 4 minutes. It was kind of weird. Anyways, alright fight, but I got the prediction right, so that's good. Now, Joshua Van versus Pantoja. I feel so bad for Pantoja. I mean, it was looking like a very good fight. I mean, they got a couple strikes off at the start, and it was looking like it was going to be an awesome fight. And then Pantoja slipped, or, he slipped down and landed like that, or like that. I'm trying to show it on camera, but you probably can't even see it. And he broke his arm, and then the fight's over, and Joshua Van is the new flyweight champion of the world. Stupid. That's actually stupid for me. For something like that to happen, it should be a no contest. Like, I understand if Joshua Van was winning the whole fight and then that happened. Like, obviously, Joshua Van would get the win. But this should be a no contest. Because it was 30 seconds into the fight. Pretty much nothing happened since, 30 seconds. It's only 30 seconds. But it's stupid. I still can't believe this happened, and I feel just so bad for Pantoja because he's going to be out for a long time, and Van's going to, defend his belt against Tara probably, and then what if he loses? I mean, we miss out on this fight completely probably. It would have been a great fight, I reckon. It was looking to be, but no, you just got to feel for Pantoja, bro. I feel so bad. Not really much else to say because all that happened. But okay, main event. This fight was actually crazy. Peter Yan is so fucking good. He beat the machine. He broke the machine, bro. Merab could not take him down to save his life. I mean, he did a few times. But Peter Yan's defense was actually crazy. And Merab tried to stand up with Peter Yan for pretty much the whole fight. It's actually stupid. I think he got a bit too cocky, and I think this was too much of a short time between fights, and I think that's why he lost. But no excuses apparently. So, but I had Merab 2-0, and then I had Peter Yan to win the last 3 rounds. Peter Yan, what a fight! Absolutely brutaled him up. His nose was stuffed. His punches and kicks to the body were actually crazy as well. This is an amazing fight. But yeah, I still can't believe Merab and Pantoja lost this. I mean, who would have thought of that? Literally no one. But yeah, what a fight. Peter Yan, the new bantamweight champion of the world. I had Merab to win. And for the other fight, I did have Pantoja to win. But crazy fight, crazy event. A really good send off to ESPN and the UFC and that. This was a really good event. Anyways, Peter Yan though, holy shit, crazy fighter, bro. He is so good. But does he deserve the rematch, Merab? To me, yes, because he's considered the bantamweight goat at this point. But Umar's gonna be crying because he's been the number one ranked for like over a year now. But nah, what a fight though. It deserved performance of the night or fight of the night, whatever it's called. But nah, what an event, what a fight, and and new for both of them. That's crazy. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this video. I had it. I have my predictions for this fight. I had it 8-6. I mean, it's decent. I'll take it. It's more positive than negative. That's pretty good. But anyways, that's gonna be all for today, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.